Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, our mission is, well, it's all about the future of a huge fantasy franchise. We're unpacking the confirmed details for The Witcher Season 4. The sources are really calling this a new era. And it's not just, another season. It feels more like a high-stakes reboot happening right in the middle of
Oh,
things.
absolutely. It's a massive risk they're taking, not just a small shift. And we really have to kick off with the two biggest facts, the ones that really underline why this season is so make or break.
Okay, what are they?
First up, we finally have it, an official worldwide release date, October 30th, 2025. Locked in.
October 30th, 2025.
The goal. And second, the whole foundation is changing because of the confirmed lead actor transition. This season absolutely has to win back fan trust or, well, the whole thing could just stall out.
Right. Okay, let's maybe unpack the strategy behind the scenes first, because that gives us a good look at their thinking. Sources confirm they're filming Season 4 and Season 5 back-to-back.
Yeah, and that decision is huge. It really matters. It's clearly a direct response to, the massive gap we saw between previous seasons. That Witcher gap cost them momentum.
So shooting the final two chapters together helps.
Immensely. Remember, Season 5 is confirmed now as the grand finale, so doing them together, it ensures that narrative continuity keeps the energy high and, crucially, prevents those long, long delays that can kill the established tone.
Makes sense. So Season 4 becomes this vital link.
The absolute crucial bridge, yeah.
And the sources also mention a push for better quality, like cinematic.
Exactly. They're talking major upgrades, visual design, the action choreography, aiming for something that feels much more like a big-budget theatrical movie, which, if you're building towards a war epic.
Which brings us, inevitably to the biggest challenge, the Geralt transformation.
The elephant in the room.
Liam Hemsworth taking over from Henry Cavill.
The creative team must know how controversial this is. How are they trying to handle it? Well, they're not just ignoring it. That's the key thing. They've apparently, and this is the quote, written the change into the story's mystical fabric.
Into the fabric. Okay, what does that mean, for us watching?
Functionally, it means the shift in how Geralt looks, maybe even his essence, it's going to be justified within the world. Could be powerful potions, maybe some dimensional weirdness, or a side effect of, magical healing.
So an in-universe reason.
Exactly. A narrative device to help validate the new face, make it feel organic to the story, not just a casting change.
And the trailer analysis we've seen suggests this change is more than just appearance, right?
Oh, definitely. The descriptions point to Hemsworth's Geralt having a deeper voice, maybe a colder demeanor, and the physicality is described differently too, leaner yet more primal. It sounds like a fundamental adjustment to match the darker times ahead.
Yeah, if Season 3 was that end of innocence, especially for Ciri and the others.
The Season 4 is absolutely the beginning of reckoning. The show seems to be consciously shedding that earlier Monster of the Week adventure feel.
Moving more into that war epic space you mentioned.
Squarely into it. It reflects the total political collapse happening on the continent after Thained.
Okay, so let's look at the story driving that war. Season 4's anchor seems to be the book's Time of Contempt and Baptism of Fire.
Heavily drawing from them, yes. So we're talking the immediate, brutal fallout from the Thained coup and Geralt. His neutrality is completely shattered. Gone.
And to tell that kind of high-stakes story, you need a strong cast. The new additions are wow.
Stunning is the word. Lawrence Fishburne joining as Regis, the higher vampire scholar. That casting alone suggests a certain philosophical depth we haven't really explored yet.
It really does. And then there's Sharlto Copley
as Leo Bonhart, the terrifyingly sadistic bounty hunter. That's going to be intense.
And there's a key replacement too, right? Vesemir.
Yes, Peter Mullen is taking over from Kim Bodnia as Vesemir. And the sources suggest this isn't just a swap, it's about tone. Mullen brings this heavy, almost mythic presence. It signals a shift for the Witchers too.
Feels like they're really leaning into the gravitas. Oh, and we finally get Zoltan Shive, Danny Woodburn.
Yes, the beloved dwarf. It confirms Geralt is starting to gather that crucial fellowship, his Hunsa.
So Geralt's building his team, but Ciri is completely alone, isn't she?
Totally lost, separated. And her story takes probably the darkest turn yet. It's quite significant.
After ending up in the Korath Desert, the sources say she's confronting her powers, but also linking up with the rats.
That's right. The rats, this gang of, well, amoral young outlaws. It really points towards her transformation. The sources use the phrase, from princess to predator.
Oof, that's a heavy arc.
And apparently the look of the show matches that moral grayness. The cinematographer described Season 4 leaning darker, calling it a hybrid of fantasy and survival horror.
Fantasy and survival horror. Okay, so pulling it all together, what's the big picture here? The core theme feels like loss.
Loss of innocence and the price of destiny. That seems to be it. Season 4 is positioned as this necessary, maybe painful rebirth. It has to be, to build momentum towards that final season.
So here's maybe a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on. Given everything we've heard, the darker tone, the war, the moral compromises everyone's making.
Right. Does this new era finally give Geralt and Yennefer a shot at some kind of peace together? Or is their fate just doomed? Are they destined to keep chasing something that the continent's chaos just won't ever allow?
It definitely sets the stage for a brutal but maybe essential new chapter. We should probably end with that line from the source material and sums up the challenges ahead perfectly.
Evil is evil. Lesser, greater, middling. It's all the same.
Chilling. We'll see how it plays out October 30th, 2025. Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.